not doing this for. I'm doing this because it's fun and it's funny and it's gonna be awesome. And honestly, you know what set me off?
What?
Is the new Jackass movie.
Hi, this is What the Heckle, the podcast. Not the podcast, the blog. Anyways, whatever. Anyways, every so often, as those of you who read my column know, that I challenge certain people and challenge myself to certain sports and whatnot. And this time around, what I'm doing is, I decided I'm going to ride a bull. And anytime I do anything that's, a big deal to me, physically, I always go to one person who has been kind of my fitness mentor and who I've written about too, if those of you go follow my column. And his name is Kent Paul, and he just opened a new training center in Denver Tech Center, and we're going to go up and talk to him about what we have to do to change my cardio and my weights training to better prepare myself for bull riding. So this will be a little bit of an enjoyable experience, a learning experience, hopefully. I'm pretty sure this is where it is. That's why we're trying to get here early. The Turbo Training Fitness Center, that's the new home of Kent Paul and his VIP Fitness, and I think he's changed some things up. We're going to learn about that in a little bit. Basically, my history with Kent Paul is, at one time, I got very, very, very heavy. I got up to 280. It wasn't the heaviest I'd ever been in my life, but I needed some help, and I asked Kent's help. He's a former Mr. Colorado, and we've done some stories together. I said, hey, come on, let's do this. So over the last year and a half to almost 2 years, he's been helping me. I've lost about 50 pounds, put on some of muscle, and he's, like I said before, he's been quite an inspiration. So we're going to check out his new place, and we're going to see what it takes, what core muscles I got to work on to actually start learning how to ride a bull, because I'm freaking excited about this. This is officially, you've heard about him a lot, Kent Paul. I know, he's big.
Oh. Hey, man.
Good
to see you again.
Good to see you again. He's a former Mr. Colorado, 1998, I want to say, and he's a very spiritual man, and he's got a great story of his own strife that he's gotten over. So he's been a huge inspiration for me, both in fitness and personally.
So, yeah, I am the official fitness consultant for Donald Trump's Miss USA organization for Colorado and Wyoming.
Very cool.
So I have coached and trained all these women for national TV and nationals. I've been their official consultant for 5 years now.
5 years.
Yep, and now I've become an official national judge for them as well, which is that picture right up there.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
So I'm a judge for the organization, which is a true honor. It's an absolute honor to be a part of such a high-class organization.
Right.
My job is to take care of these ladies and really give them the best service in the nation.
Glad to see the new place. It's you were just saying that, like, what, things just came in an hour ago?
Yeah, an hour ago, things are being put in. They're just brand new. You guys are the first ones really to film, and the new exposure and announcing our new center. So we're real proud of our new headquarters. This is called hardcore equipment. As you can see, it's a very unique style. It's very heavy duty. It's very sturdy. It has, of course, that kind of that wow factor type of a look.
Yep.
But on the other hand, though, too, a lot of these machines are counterweighted. Like you have this whole hack squat apparatus that's actually a counterweight type system. You kind of come down, kind of lock automatically. You do your set up and down to your range of motion, to your knees. Because some people can't go too low, some people all the way down, some other people will start right here. Do your set, and then when you're done, just pull and release it automatically. And see how the counterweight automatically moves it up? So it's real nice in the way that it kind of counterbalances there too. So, because this looks like this great big heavy monster thing, when really it's almost as light as two fingers coming up and down. So anybody can train on this equipment, even though it looks like this grand heavy thing.
And I'd even say that some of this stuff even would maybe even be more appealing to, say, men, because it's very metal and very, but it's got, with the counterweight system, women obviously should not be intimidated by it.
That's exactly why the president, who's my former partner, Anthony Carnevale, back in the 90s. He redesigned this in such a way, other counterbalances for women. And also that's why I kind of made the whole fitness center very lush and class, and so it would kind of soften the hardcore.
Right.
So I'm kind of taking the best of the high quality class and the best of obviously hardcore and combine them to have a very unique fitness center that we're very proud of.
Very cool.
This is the only set of dumbbells I've ever seen in the United States with it actually has a blue gel handle.
Oh.
So it's actually a gel. So you're not actually curling, metal to hand to metal. It actually has a gel to it. And I just late last night had all these components all hooked up. So you put your headphones in here, you listen to whatever TV channel that you want.
Yep. Yeah, and that sounds fun too.
It actually is a lot of fun. Once you get in here and get moving, and the whole workout's going with your trainer, it is a blast. The whole concept, of turbo training really is involving something called personal power programs. It's all about this custom, tailor-made type systems. And each person that come in each month, I want to focus on 1 to 2 specific goals they want to achieve within 30 days. And my team of trainers and my staff of personal coaches, fitness coaching, life coaching, we're going to meet them on a regular basis and every week to make sure that you achieve a specific goal for your life.
Are you ready? I've told you about it before. You've had a chance to think about it. Maybe you've even had some bull riders come into your gym before. Tell me what muscle areas am I working on as far as weights and cardio? What can I do to be ready in 6 months to get on this animal?
The most important thing you have to do to get you ready for bull riding is to have the strongest core you possibly have.
Okay.
There's going to be nothing more important than, of course, your central abdominals, your obliques, intercostals, your side frame, and your lower back lumbar region.
Okay.
So we're going to do a tremendous amount of stabilizing motion movements and ball work, stabilizing platform work, some really good hyperextensions and bent over row type movements, tons of core work, tons of leg raises on obliques and side. You're going to be under a tremendous amount of pressure and fast jerking motion. Obviously, you're on an animal who is not happy.
Right.
Get off my back.
Right.
Okay, so as he's jerking here, you're going to have to be in this thrust motion. So obviously, because you're in such an unbalanced motion, the core is trying to have uphold posture so you don't fall over, right? And then secondly, we're going to do a lot of explosion movements. So nothing's going to be a slow type movement of training.
Okay.
Everything that you're going to be doing is going to be explosion. Come down and explode, down, explode. So all the movements to support your entire structure, the fastest twitch muscle fiber in the body you have to find first.
Doesn't sound fun.
Well, it's going to be very interesting. I'll tell you what. I don't know if riding a bull is that fun either, man. When you're tossing me up, and my hat goes up to you. Okay, so right here, Ben, what we'll do here is we're going to do 2 different exercises in one motion, technically, with one adjustment.
Okay.
One, we're going to focus on just working the ab core,
Okay.
and in the same motion, as I make one adjustment, we're going to a hip flexor strengthening for bull riding.
Okay.
All right, so hop on.
All right.
Sorry, that was mine. Michael. Silence now. There we go.
All right. So
Okay, so first of all, we're just going to work the ab core by itself alone. So hang on here, let your legs fall. Point your toes down, slightly bend your knees here, slightly. Okay, now contract your upper body here, chin down to contract here. Now relax from this point and elevate with your feet relaxed. There we go. Exhale as you come up. I'm going to add one more tough thing here.
I am so sorry I'm cutting this off.
this isn't easy, you know.
Hold!
It's off.
Now keep going. Now watch this. Keep going. Now what happens when you release a little tension off your hand as you're in motion? Isn't that amazing? So what you did is you took away your stabilizer here and added more requirement of movement in the core by releasing some tension off the hand, and that changed the dynamic. That's stage 1. Stage 2 is once again trying to release some of the tension here, so we take away our stabilizer, upper body arms, and now we're going to stiffen the legs, flex the feet, have your body back, not contracted, and do a straight leg upper elevation for hip flexion motion for when you're on a bowl and you get yourself back on here for hip flexion.
I was just starting to like what I was doing for fitness. Now that sounds like work.
Explode. Boom. Explode. Good. Nice control. Good. Good. Explode. Yes. Good. Good. Exhale. There we go. There you go.
Can I just have more sex?
So, well, if that's a part of it, then that's that way too. Now I'll show you some certain positions to help out. Okay, so now we're going to use this little ball here to create an unbalanced foundation platform. So we don't want to use this because there's nothing stable about a bowl. So,
And what's that called?
this is called just a balanced flat ball.
Flip.
You want to balance as best you can. So right now, just try to just balance on that thing. Just kind of balance. So you can see it's, and that's for a reason. So what you're going to do is you have the ball here, put this leg behind you. Now from here, this is your ball, right? You're going to come up and explode the ball at the same time as the leg and back down. Yeah, but you want to extend that leg.
Extend out.
Out here.
Toe out.
Yeah, toe out. There you go. Now, and then drop that leg back down, come down,
So it's almost like
and then, yeah, well, you can actually like bend your knee a little bit because I want to get you a little bit higher up. Okay. And then drop that leg back more and come down lower. And then up. Yeah, lower, squat, and thrust. Fall down, yeah, everything down. Squat down, there you go, squat down. There you go. Good. Two more. There you go, one more. Okay, switch legs. Yeah, good, squat. Thrust, yeah, good, squat. Thrust, good, squat. Three more. There we go, squat, down, lower, up. Two more. Thrust. One more. Thrust. Go. Ah. Woo.
Yeah. Okay.
See? You see, there's all kinds of muscles working here.
Oh, yeah.
That your body's like, what are you doing? Like being on the bowl, you're gonna be like, oh, what are we doing? So it's the shock value one, which stabilize all these muscles that you never work in normal life or even normal training.
Right.
A whole different type of motion because a bull is an unpredictable movement.
Right. Well, I'm gasping, man. I've been doing your weights exercises for almost a couple years now, and
What is it? Why are you riding a bull?
it's because, and this is the thing, I've always wanted to do it, but I've always been this heavy,
Oh, there you
and
go.
I've always
There you
thought
go.
this is no way this is going to happen. So now, yes, I'm 36. Maybe, I don't see it as a career, obviously, and I'm not interested in it as a career. It's just something I've always been excited about. I've always wanted to do it, and now I'm in reasonably good shape, better shape for sure. And I'm just, before I get any older, and like I've said in my column before, I don't have any wife, kids, I don't have a pet.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody going to be waiting on me if I'm in the hospital for 2 weeks
Right.
getting a bone
Okay,
healed
there
or
you go,
something.
okay.
So I just figured now is the time to do it because I'm not like this. And
If you're out there listening and you are heavy, you are overweight, you know you're overweight, what kind of opportunities are you missing out on?
Right.
Because you are taking this road instead of this road and ending up heavier and healthy, and all the things you could be doing in the world and having such a joyful, complete, solid life of the experiences around you. And look what you can do. You could never have done a bowl weighing 310 pounds.
Right.
Look at all the things you can go skydiving, skiing. You can do all these things. Who knows what you do after a bowl? You might go jump off a cliff and bungee, or who knows what you'll do.
the one thing that I really liked about Kent is that we don't go over the physical things and the workouts, and that's all part of it. Mm-hmm. But he also, one of the first things he asked me is, what do you have at home? Who's around you? What do you have in your life? What do you have going on?
What is your
life?
support system?
What
as
is your
well?
support system and such like that? So I know that's very much a part of what you do here and what you've been doing is what's keeping us from achieving anything. Basically.
Right. Yeah, because we know that knowledge is not enough.
No.
Gyms don't work. Right? Even goals alone don't work.
No.
Right?
Right.
What is it that sets people apart, even though people experience the same things out there in the world? People as a general culture, we all experience death around us.
Right.
We experience some kind of a loss, if it be, like I said, loved ones or a job or income, maybe something that's happened to us physically. We had a relationship breakup, loss of love, we're in pain.
Right.
So what sets people apart is how do we adjust our action according to pain and pleasure that happens in our life. So I believe that's really the key is what tools do I have? What tools do you have that when the waves do come, what action do you take and what relationship do you have towards food, exercise, pain, pleasure, discomfort? Where do you go? Where do you find yourself when you are in pain? What sense pleasure and ease of pain? Is it food, alcohol, drugs? What is it? Most of Americans go somewhere down that road. And Ben, that's what's been such a pleasure to watch you go from this to this. Guys, guess what this means? This means there's not some genius plan. I have the best nutrition plan in the world, training program. All it's good. This man has learned how to adjust to life circumstances because of the tools that he now has.
Some people want to fit in a wedding dress, and I want to get on the back of a bull.
Yeah, so that's why I love it.
So then I got 6 minutes. I got 6 months to do it. So
We're going to do it. We're going to do it, man.
Once again,
all right,
appreciate it.
All right.
As always. Ken Paul, website. You got a website?
Yes, turbotrainingfitness.com. Turbotrainingfitness.com. Please check it out.
Send your questions to him, and then, so you'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll be rooting you on. I'll be all my trainers, my team. We're going to blow horns. We're going to be woo, and we're going to be going, Ben, and catch you when you fall down. So,
all right, good to know. All right.
All right, bye, guys. Take care.
Let's get out of here.